Hi guys, and welcome back to the Bristol Prepper channel. So today guys, we've got a real cool one for you today. Today we're talking about SHTF plans. So what brought this on guys is a couple of days ago, me and Mrs. BP was chatting and we were talking about the recent events, you know, Paris attacks, there was a stabbing, a man with a knife stabbed like 3 people or some shit like that in London Underground. And loads of these different attacks, you know, from ISIS and all the local stuff that's been going on. You know, it's been pretty carnage in the last few months. And me and the missus were chatting, you know, and we've got our plan, our bug out plan, you know, a general bug out plan, but we haven't got one for different scenarios. And this is one that kind of slipped past me, you know, and I didn't really think about it, you know. I was so concentrated on the certain plan, on the one that I was concentrating on most, and I think a lot of people could have this like quote unquote problem. You know, of concentrating too much on one thing and not having a widespread mind about any SHTF situation, you know, be it your own SHTF or global SHTF. So we're going to talk about that. So what I was prepping for was an economic collapse and that sort of a thing, you know, that I kind of around that sort of genre, you know. Just because I believe so much that it's highly possible, you know, and I want to be ready for that because I think that's a really bad scenario to be in. And also because in England you don't really get any really bad natural disasters, you know. I know we've covered that in the last episode, but we don't get any huge, really bad ones, you know, like you Americans do, with your tornadoes and your hurricanes and all that sort of thing. So I want to cover that. I want to cover... I was covering more of an economic collapse just because I've done some research and I've looked into it thoroughly and for lots of time, and I really think it's highly possible that could happen, so I want to be ready for that. Anyway, we're not talking about why I'm prepping, we're going to talk about different ways. So what happened was, like I said, we were talking about this and we were saying, well, if just say a bomb for instance went off, be it in town or near my apartment or flat, whatever you want to call it, near, you know, I wouldn't really, my plan was for my family to meet back at my apartment for maybe a short while and then we'd bug out. Obviously it depends on the situation, but as a general rule this was kind of our plan, you know, because I live in a block and it's not really the best ideal because there was only one way in, one way out. So my idea was to get out first and then not have the problem of being stuck in with maybe say 10 blokes stood on the other side of the door wanting my stuff. So our general plan was to kind of get out, you know, and not have that issue, because worst comes to worst and come back if it's not that bad. So anyway, so we thought if it's a bomb situation or that sort of a thing, you know, where it's really local, in Bristol, you know, because we're one of the, I think we're like the next big city after London, so it's highly possible, you know, and lots of ISIS people have left Bristol. So lots and lots have left Bristol to go fight for ISIS. A lot like Paris, you know, lots of them left Paris to go fight for ISIS. So it's a possibility, you know. And if something like that happened, I wouldn't really feel safe on sending my missus, because 90% of the time she's going to have the kids and I'll be at work. So I wouldn't want to send her back, you know, into a bad situation or a possible another bad situation, you know. Because if a bomb's gone off or, like, I don't know, something really bad's happened, like in that sort of scenario, I wouldn't want to send her back into a bad scenario or possible bad scenario. So we were chatting about, we haven't really got a plan for that, you know, like a separate meet-up place without us actually coming back to the flat. So that really got us thinking, you know, and then it got me thinking, has everybody else thought of this, you know? Or just say, some of you guys might be prepping for a natural disaster, be it a flood, but then you haven't thought about, have you thought about all the ways, I don't know, if a hurricane came through when you weren't at your house and tore apart your house, you know, and then you haven't got a house to go back to, have you made a plan for that, you know? So I'm not saying you have to go around and make a detailed written down plan, but have a general outline, you know, and maybe a rally point or a meet-up point that you'd meet at. Just say everything went to shit and you're separated, where is your meet-up point? And I think that's really basic, but it's a really good rule to go by, you know. And then obviously, if communications are down, you work out some way you're going to communicate, be it with like CB radio or walkie-talkies, that sort of thing. They work really well. There's lots of ways you can do it, but paper cup phones. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Just having a laugh. But yeah, paper cup phones be funny. But yeah, so working out a way you can communicate over that distance as well is going to be a good thing to think about as well, because this is serious stuff, you know. And in recent days, this has really got us thinking, you know, all us preppers and stuff like that, because shit is getting serious, you know, lots of bad stuff happening, lots of shit's going on, and it's really good. We want to be prepared for any of this stuff, especially if it happens in your own time. You want to be ready and have those rally points, have those meet-up points ready, and you know, just be prepared. So yeah, guys. So hopefully, I really want to hear what you guys think and what you guys got to say on the subject. Smash it down beneath in the comments. I'd like to hear if you already had thought about this, if you've prepared for lots of different scenarios, or were you like me and just kind of forgot about it and only prepared for the maybe one or two scenarios. I'd really love to hear it, guys. Smash it down beneath. Yeah, that's it really for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I know it's only a short one today, but I was on the thinking of it, and I really want to hear what you guys think. So don't be frightened, guys. Please comment. If you don't normally comment, make a difference today and comment down beneath and share your stuff. Otherwise, guys, as always, please subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. It massively helps my channel, and I appreciate every one of you guys. Otherwise, guys, as always, stay prepared, and I'll catch you guys another day, another way.